The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third annual WZWA Network Awards for Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellence in Professional Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Karlifornia. This is Jooseyboy. How you going, bro?
Oh, dude, under the freaking pump, as they say. The move is finally imminent. But I can't believe that it's already this time of year again. The third annual end of year awards program for the WZWA network. And what a crazy freaking year it's been, bro.
Absolutely. It's been a mental year when you really think about it. And one thing I want to throw out there first before we get into our awards is, yes, we are recording this on the 5th of December because, let's be honest, what we got left, we got an MLW pay-per-view, we got Impact Final Resolution, we got NXT Deadline and AEW World's End. I don't think anything else is going to happen that will top any of our decisions here, because World's End is like the day before or the day of actually New Year's Eve for us, and I don't think we're going to be trying to cram that awards show in before it hits midnight. So,
bro, I'm going to be on my fourth blunt and my third bottle of Coke Zero by that time of night. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we'll be 10 beers deep, I'd say. But look, just want to throw that out there that yes, this is not covering most of December, but we'll probably do this again this time next December. So we'll count what happens in this December next year's, if they even go anywhere near.
Let's just say this: if anything significant happens between now and the beginning of the new year, we'll make a point of mentioning it in the review for that show.
Okay.
So there you go. You happy, motherfuckers?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they're fucking happy. Okay, here we go. The very first award here, Jooseyboy. I'm going to ask you first. It's Gimmick. Now, I want to give you a reminder that you selected Malachi Black in 2021. Last year, your runner-up was Dominic Mysterio, and your winner was Maga Butcher. So let's see who your runner-up and winner is for Best Gimmick of 2023.
All right, Best Gimmick for 2023, Mr. Christian Cage, for doing the best character work of his career with his father/patriarch gimmick. I absolutely love it. I think that he's the top guy in AEW, like in my personal fandom. And for the runner-up, I got to give it to my main man, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. I still think as far as overall performers, he's one of the people that rocks his gimmick the best.
Okay. Very nice. Remember, you need to do the runner-up first so that graphic can pop up first.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Okay, well, you could have mentioned that before.
Well, you should have. You saw what happened last year, and nothing's changed. So that one's on you, actually. Thank you. So my selection was also Malachi Black in 2021. My runner-up last year was Santana Jackson, and my winner was AT. Are you fucking doing, Tom? Tony D'Angelo. But this year, my runner-up from what I've seen on NXT Level Up, I can't wait for this character to make the main show. Luca Crucifino, the Legal Eagle, that theme song kills me. The character, he kills me. I see big things for him coming up in the next year. But my winner, the beauty queen herself, the daughter of Santina Marella, Ariana Grace, with the character that she's currently portraying in NXT. There's like the beauty queen. She is killing it and making me laugh every single time she does it. So she's definitely her father's daughter. That's for sure. Okay, let's move forward, bro. Let's move forward. The second award here, worst gimmick. So this is one of our favorites to dig into here. Juicy.
Oh yes, usually very easy to choose.
2021, I chose Jurassic Express, and last year my runner-up was Max Dupree. And my winner was Wendy Chu. I hated Wendy Chu. I'm sure she's a lovely lady, but I did not like the character, and she has not been seen since May in NXT. So I think maybe I was on the ball there. But runner-up worst gimmick for me, Jack Perry. Don't buy him as a heel. Don't buy the little theme song. Don't buy the attitude. No, sorry, no. But the winner, the guy that I just can't stand more than anyone right now.
Oh, here we go. I think I already
Gimmick-wise,
know what it's going to be. I already think I know.
It's Nathan Fraser from NXT.
I knew it was going to
Man,
be Nathan
I can't
Fraser.
stand him. Him and his hard-hitting home truths and his John Oliver style, like videos he puts out for his opponents when he's about to take them on a pay-per-view time and all that. I can't stand his stupid little face and all the little quirky things he says, like he's all funny and all that. Oh, hello, I'm Nathan Fraser. No one wants to be his friend. Okay, I got that out of my system. I hate that character.
Okay, so
Your turn, and I've just need to remind you, you picked the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, in 2021. Kip Sabian was your runner-up last year, and Max Dupree was your winner. So please, runner-up and winner.
all right, runner-up for worst gimmick this year is Daniel Garcia. Whatever it's supposed to be, I don't really get it, but I doubt I'd enjoy it even if I did get it, which I don't. It sucks. And the winner for worst gimmick this year, and God, I've been waiting to just say this one since the moment I started writing these down. Hangman Adam Page for being the world's first ever emo cowboy and the only cowboy I've ever heard of that drives a fucking Prius. The entire persona doesn't fit him. He looks like he's never worked a day of manual labor in his life. His fingernails are always pedicured. The jeans he wears looks like they come from fucking Abercrombie and Fitch. Dude, he sucks, okay? That's what's gimmick for 2023.
Can you imagine him working a shift on the Yellowstone Ranch? He wouldn't last a minute. God. He'd break a nail and cry.
Yeah, imagine if he walked up to Dory Funk Jr. and said, hey, my gimmick's a cowboy.
Okay, I see a route that will be going down on this show here. Okay, let's get to the third award.
No, I just want to say quickly that without spoiling anything, no one will be able to accuse me of favoring like WWE over AEW on this award show. I want to let everyone know that.
Okay, very good, bro. Very good. Might not be the same for me, but anyway, the third award, best commentator for the year. So in 2021, we both picked Taz. Our runners-up in 2022, you selected Caprice Coleman, I selected Wade Barrett, and our winners, you selected Wade Barrett, I selected Mr. Joe Galley. So Jooseyboy, take it away. Runner-up and winner of best commentator this year.
All right, runner-up for 2023, best commentator, Mr. Michael Cole. In the post-Vince McMahon era, I feel like he's been crushing it. And my winner for 2023 best commentator for the second year in a row, Mr. Wade Barrett. Brian Last and Jim Cornette spent a bunch of time on their most recent podcast saying that they hate Wade Barrett's commentary, especially Brian Last. Absolutely get fucked. You're wrong.
How could they not like it?
I don't even care how or why, but they're just wrong. Okay, Cornette's funny. Not always right.
He's funny. He's got great analysis. His comedic timing's great. He plays the heel properly. What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, he's actually a wrestler that people remember and who actually did quite well. He's not just some former low-card wrestler that's now a commentator. Like,
yeah.
All right.
Well, look, it was tough. This was tough for me because there's so many great commentators at the moment. You know, like Joe Galley, Booker T pops me all the time. Kevin Kelly's always great. Big Joseph does good with Booker T. Tom Hannafin and Matt on Impact Wrestling do a great job. Yeah. Of course, you've got Joe Galley, Tim Storm, Danny Deals. They're doing great at the NWA. Joe Dombrowski, Matt Stryker there at MLW. I like their stuff too. And a little shout out to Ron Namey from XPW. But my runner-up is Mr. Larry Legend from XPW. I failed to get through a show without him making me cry from laughter. And he's been killing it in that role. But my winner, of course, is Mr. Wade Barrett. There's no doubt about it. He is my favorite. And I'm always devastated when we get to the pay-per-view and I see that it's going to be Cole and fucking Corey Graves through the whole pay-per-view. Where's my Wade Barrett? Shit. That's some bad news. Okay. Let's move to award number 4 here, bro. Oh, we like this one too, don't we? Worst commentator. Okay, so 2021, you selected Corey Graves. I selected Pat McAfee, which I'm very surprised when I look back at.
Yeah, it's funny how things change. That's why this award show is fun. All right,
it is, bro. It is. And then last year, our runners-up were Excalibur and Corey Graves. And our winners were Excalibur and Corey Graves. So we kind of switched.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you take it away, bro. Worst commentator, runner-up, and winner.
Yeah, you'll go first next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so runner-up for worst commentator this year, because he's been slightly more bearable than last year, Corey Graves is runner-up for worst commentator. So he's now the second worst. And worst commentator in WWE, from WWE, is Kevin Patrick.
Oh, poor Kevin.
Seems like a nice guy, but his breathy voice doesn't work from your brother. Potato.
Oh shit, poor Kevin.
Yeah,
Patrick.
I feel bad for him, but it's not working for me, brother.
Wow, unbelievable, bro. Because like, I thought for sure that Excalibur and Corey Graves are both going back to back here. But my selection for runner-up is, of course, Corey Graves. You know, when you get to that point, like 2.5 hours deep in the pay-per-view, and you're just like, oh my God, he hasn't fucking stopped talking. Shut up. It's just a bit too much. And of course, my winner is Excalibur, because I can't stand him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't stand him. I feel bad. I mentioned all those names, and I didn't even mention Tony Schiavone or Jim Ross. No, Jim Ross should win that award because he fucking shits on the product the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, let's move forward here, mate. Award number 5, Best Non-Wrestler. 2021, you selected Paul Heyman. I selected Don Callis. 2022, you selected MVP as your runner-up, and your winner was Paul Heyman. My runner-up was Paul Heyman, and my choice was William Regal. But this year, things have slightly changed, but not for the runner-up. I've selected Paul Heyman again as runner-up because he's very integral to that story. But my winner, I've decided, is Father James Mitchell from the
nice.
Because he's just killing me, bro. He's just killing me. Okay, your selections for runner-up and winner.
Okay. All right. My runner-up for Best Known Wrestler 2023 is Scrap Daddy, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. I think that he's a very underappreciated on-screen character right now. Every time he's in a little segment, there's at least 1 or 2 little lines that he throws in there that kind of just get walked over and not acknowledged, that are usually something funny, whether it's a reference to him being disgruntled that he's not a wrestler, or he just throws little things in there like that, and it's just fun. And my winner for yet another year for Best Non-Wrestler is Mr. Paul Heyman, because he's just not capable of being involved in a segment without making it compelling, and everything that he does always sounds logical. And so, yeah, I still think that he's the best in the biz as far as non-wrestler.
Wow, unbelievable, bro. That's 3 years straight that you've selected Paul Heyman. Big fan, huh? Very good. All right, let's move forward to award number 6 here, Jooseyboy. Worst wrestling television product. 2021, you picked Monday Night Raw. I picked AEW Rampage. Last year, your runner-up was Monday Night Raw, and you picked Dynamite as the worst. And I did not make a selection because I did not watch one piece of wrestling television in 2022. So take it away, bro.
Okay, runner-up for 2023 worst TV product, AEW Collision, for falling off a fucking cliff after CM Punk left. How can you watch an episode of Collision after he's been gone and then still not admit that you shit the bed by firing him and by the handling of that whole situation? And of course, my winner for worst TV product is AEW Dynamite for a consistent, hang on, man, I'm reading this out. For a consistent failure to recognize what the audience does and doesn't want to see, and a consistent push to force obscure indie wrestling down a national audience's throat.
Yeah, you think by now it'd be like, geez, it's the ratings plateaued. It's not going up. Oh, let's hire Edge. Oh,
Well, maybe
it
we
went
should
down
do it.
from the previous week when he made his debut on Dynamite. He's serious shit.
I got it. More Japanese guys. That's what we need. You know.
Let's sign Kota Ibushi. We need him. Okay. Runner up. I selected AEW Rampage because it's just pointless. It's pointless.
Yeah.
An hour and then I have like 3 matches and it's just like, nah. But the winner is a clear winner for me. ROH on Honor Club is the biggest waste of time. I have gone on about this to nauseum on AEW pay-per-view reviews. It is the biggest waste of time behind a paywall when all their wrestlers most of the time are on AEW television, when all their wrestlers are mostly on the pay-per-views as well for AEW. They only put out like 4 Ring of Honor pay-per-views a year. I've seen some of the cards. One show had like 11 matches. And I'm like, this is just AEW Dark. This is just AEW Elevation on called Ring of Honor on Honor Club. It's a waste of time. Buying those letters was a waste of money because when you do your Forbidden Door shows, it says AEW New Japan. You don't have Ring of Honor's logo in there, so you've admitted that it's all within one thing. It's a waste of money, a waste of time. And now, if what I hear is true, and I don't want to go on too long of a rant here, they're taking the Ring of Honor World title, the New Japan Strong title, a title that doesn't exist yet, the Continental title, to make a triple crown called the AEW Continental title. What? That doesn't make sense. You take 3 separate titles, one that's still in existence, then it becomes something and you name it something, right? That's a triple crown, right? This is fucking shoehorning, forcing something to have a very prestigious title, as Tony says. You're taking Ring of Honor's world title away and that the past, the title history, that rich history, you're taking that away for this stupid fucking title. You've just killed Ring of Honor. Get rid of it. You don't need it now. Honestly, fucking like infuriated by it, how moronic that decision is to take that belt away. Oh, well, we need to put something in there to make it a bit prestigious. So let's just give up the Ring of Honor world title here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dude. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's move forward.
Yeah.
Award number 7, worst feud of the year, Jooseyboy. Okay, so 2021, you picked the Elite against Hangman and the Dark Order. I picked Cody Rhodes versus the Factory. Our runners-up were you hating on Jericho versus Ring of Honor last year, and me hating on Wendy Chu versus Toxic Attraction. My most hated feud of the year was Scorpio Sky, Paige Van Zandt, Ethan Page against Ty Conti, Guevara, Kazarian. Nothing made sense. And you picked the Elite versus the Death Triangle. So I'm seeing a bit of a theme here. So my runner-up for worst feud, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho taking on the Young Bucks in that thing that was put together like within a couple of weeks of the pay-per-view because the Young Bucks didn't have a match in the pay-per-view. So they got all upset that Kenny had been spending time with Jericho and teaming with him, even though they'd only tagged together 3 times. So now they need to have a match on the pay-per-view because why are you hanging out with him for? You should be hanging out with that. How juvenile. And what led to all this? My worst feud of the year, Kenny Omega versus Don Callis, because Don Callis didn't like the fact that Kenny Omega was teaming with the Young Bucks and listening to them and doing the trios titles. And that's just, you should be hanging out with me and listening to me because he's supposed to be the wrestling god. What fucking hell? Fucking get the crayon out of Tony's hand and get someone with some maturity to write some storylines that aren't so fucking stupid and childish. Please, Jooseyboy, take it away.
Okay, so my runner-up for worst feud of 2023 was Adam Cole and MJF versus Roderick Strong and company. No one gives a fuck about friendships between such disinteresting people, excluding MJF, who MJF is the champion, and quite frankly, he's above this bullshit, all right? That's runner-up for Worst Feud. Worst Feud 2023, Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland, because it started out of nowhere for basically no reason and then kept escalating for no explainable reason. And then all of a sudden it was the most heated rivalry in the world. And it also wins this year's award because it contained a babyface no one likes, working a gimmick nobody buys against a heel everybody loves. So it was doubly bullshit.
Fucking hell, bro. What an absolute... It's a mess over there.
Yeah, it's
Just us. We're just talking normally about this. We're not hate watching. Like, it's just
we're not.
a mess, bro. It's too. Let's keep going. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long
mess
way to
over
go,
there.
bro.
We're not just doing this for the sake of it. It is a mess. Okay. Award number 8, Rookie of the Year. 2021. You selected Omos. I selected Bron Breakker. Last year, our runners-up were, you selected Logan Paul, I selected Tiffany Stratton. Your winner was Solo Sikoa, and my winner was Logan Paul. So take it away, bro. Runner-up and winner of Rookie of the Year.
Well, runner-up, I've really struggled to pick a winner. I don't really have somebody that fits that category for Rookie of the Year, because I don't really feel like too many rookies started out.
You didn't watch enough NXT Level Up, probably.
Probably not. But in what may be my first surprising choice of this year's awards, my Rookie of the Year for 2023 is actually Nick Wayne, who, despite his youth and relative inexperience, has managed to outshine people like Luchasaurus, people like Jungle Boy, people like Daniel Garcia, people like Wheeler Yuta. He's already better than them, and he's only been in the company for a few months. And you can tell that even though he's a young guy, he has a mind for it, because I've noticed that whenever he's involved in interference spots and stuff like that, he never botches them, which is something that other talents in the company frequently do. So there
Very
we
good,
go.
bro. And before anyone out there goes, oh, Nick Wayne's actually been wrestling for 2 years. Like, no, we're talking about like being the rookie as in coming onto our radar. He's still a young man, okay? Still rookie. He's still a rookie. Okay? Fuck. I'm already seeing people complain.
I'll address that myself then. He is a rookie because nobody knew who he was before he came to AEW. That's it.
He
Get over
wrestled in
it.
GCW. Shut up.
No one cares.
No one knows. No one cares. Raining on people's parade. My runner-up was the Legal Eagle, Luca Crucifino. Again, he's now I think he's got his second runner-up award here. So, you know, if he keeps plugging away, maybe next year he'll win one. But my winner of Rookie of the Year, so impressed with this chick, Kalani Jordan. She made the finals of the Women's Breakout Tournament in NXT. She's a former gymnast. She's just got the athleticism down. She's got the movement down. She's so natural in the ring. She's got a very marketable look where you can tell that like young female wrestling fans would look at her and be like, oh, she's so pretty. I like her. And now I'm going to buy her t-shirt. She's got the marketability. She's got the athleticism, the wrestling down pat. It's just the character that she needs to get, but she's almost there. So Kalani Jordan, good shit, mate. Let's move forward. Oh, one of my favorites, bro. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Award number 9. Worst Wrestler of the Year. Oh, I love it. 2021. You selected Chris Jericho. I selected Cody Rhodes.
Imagine, like...
2022, your runner-up was Chris Jericho. Mine was Tyrus. And my winner was Sammy Guevara, and you chose John Moxley. So is it my turn to go first? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, runner-up for Worst Wrestler of the Year. I'm putting 2 in there because it's a tag team. It's the Young Bucks.
Oh.
Need I say any more? Need I say any more? The nonsense behind the stories that they're a part of, the disappointment I felt when I actually saw their matches, especially the one with FTR at Wembley Stadium. I thought that was such a letdown because people go on about how great their matches. Well, it wasn't that good, mate. They hang their hat on too much pre-planned crap and nothing comes across natural. Anyway, my winner for worst wrestler of the year, Penta, whatever the hell the rest of the name is, because I know it changes depending on what color outfit he's wearing. Pentagon Jr., let's call him that, right? He is the worst wrestler of the year for me because he hit a destroy on Dante Martin and snapped his leg in half. And that was horrible. It was horrible. And anything else I've seen Penta do has been fake and horrible. Let's think about all the destroyers that him and Orange Cassidy hit on one another and no-sold, doing shit like that, doing stuff that makes no sense. There's
like breaking a ladder and then still trying to climb it. Sorry, I had to stick that in there.
Too, bro. Him getting all upset during that big, whatever that mess of a match was at Wembley Stadium, so he had to run off backstage and come back out in his red outfit. Like, what? Come on. I think he's terrible. He's terrible. I've been skipping the Lucha Brothers matches on pay-per-view now. I don't really have much of a problem with Rey Fenix in comparison. Penta just does shit, just doesn't make any sense, and there's no psychology behind any of it. Yes, I get Lucha Libre. Sometimes I don't utilize that, but Jesus, he's painful. I'm never watching a match of his again. Okay, Jooseyboy. Your turn, runner-up and winner of Worst Wrestler of the Year.
Okay, well, my runner-up for Worst Wrestler of the Year, actually, like you, is also a tag team, except it's a tag team from WWE, and that team is pretty deadly. I don't know why they were ever given a spot on the roster. They look like two guys from Tough Enough that have been stuck together in a tag team. I wrote here, it's an inside joke for me and Carl, referring to a local fed in our area. Watching them in a match is like watching an AAW show. That's what it's like watching in terms of the clunkiness and the fucking how shit they are. All right, worst wrestler of the year. Worst wrestler of the year, John Moxley.
Fucking hell. Oh, God.
I'm being genuine here, 100%. His matches actually seem to be getting worse as time goes on. Like each month, he starts to sell a little bit less than the month before. He bleeds a little bit more than the month before. He no-sells a little bit, like he kicks out of more shit than the month before. It's just getting ridiculous. Like, Jesus, it's bad. It's bad. And if anyone wants to come at me in the comments, like, bring it on.
Bring it on, bitch. All right, let's get to but nice to see that Jericho managed to weasel his way out of the top two for you there. He was the worst in 21, then he was the runner-up. Now maybe he's just third. Okay, let's get to a more positive one here. Award number 10, most underrated. 2021, you selected Christian. I selected QT Marshall. 2022, your runner-up was Bailey. Mine was Sheamus. And your winner was Angelo Dawkins, and my winner was Brian Cage. See, look, we picking some AEW people over the last few years, so something must have went wrong somewhere, right? Okay. Is it your turn, Jooseyboy? Runner-up and winner of most underrated.
Okay, runner-up for most underrated 2023, Ludwig Kaiser, quietly one of the unsung heels on the WWE roster. Amazing at what he does. And my 2023 entry for most underrated is The Miz. Still doesn't get enough credit for quietly being one of the best performers in the company, my friend.
You know what? I feel bad because I don't think The Miz won anything on my awards, but you know what? He probably should have, or he probably should have at least been a runner-up, because I think he too is very underrated, especially at this stage of his career. Okay. My runner-up, who we unfortunately haven't seen much of, and I'm picking this guy because I'm so sick of seeing people talk shit about him. You try being that big and see how athletic you are. You don't need to do too much. And for his size, man, he does enough. It's Omos, runner-up.
Big man.
The big bastard. And it's a shame that they don't know what to do with him. But anyway, the winner, stuck down there in NXT, killing it every single time he's got a match on one of their PLEs or TV specials. Every single time I'm like, man, someone do something with this guy. It's Dijak.
Yeah.
Big fan of Dijak. He's been killing it, man. He keeps losing every feud he's in, but he's every match is very, very good. Okay, let's move forward. Award number 11, worst storyline. 2021, you selected Cody Rhodes retiring. I selected the disappointment that was AEW versus Impact Wrestling. 2022, your runner-up was Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia. Mine was Bray Wyatt's return and how he didn't really do much after that. And your winner was the Blackpool Combat Club feuding with MJF, and mine was MJF's return when he had the devil mask on and all that shit, and it was kind of just a bit of a waste. So I guess it's my turn to go first. The runner-up, Don Callis turning on Kenny Omega.
Stupid.
Yeah, just stupid. And the winner, though, the booking of Ring of Honor is the worst thing that I've seen all year. Thank you very much. Jooseyboy, your turn.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Runner-up for 2023's worst storyline for me, MJF getting injured before his championship match at Full Gear on the pre-show while defending the tag titles on behalf of the injured Adam Cole, only to be subbed in for by Adam Cole, only to then end up driving his own ambulance back into the arena and doing the match anyway, and somehow being able to win a 30-minute match, which involved him doing a diving, running cutter over the top rope to the outside and doing an elbow drop off the top rope through the announce table when only hours before he was being stretched out. Get fucked. Yeah. And the words "get fucked" are literally written in the document. Like,
yeah, well said, bro. That's a great choice. Fucking hell. Is that your winner? Was that your runner-up?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got so carried away. I forgot about the actual winner. So the winner, the winner.
Fuck. It sounded like a winner.
So the winner of the worst storyline is Adam Cole and MJF versus Roderick Strong in what I'm coining the Friends storyline, because besides it being ridiculous that these grown men are more concerned with whose friends they are than their profession, it's just been so flat and boring every single second it's been on screen. Give me a break.
Dude, all these storylines are about, who's my friend? Like, what is wrong with you, Tony? Like, is this all that's on your mind because you didn't have any friends when you were younger or something? Fucking hell.
Doesn't anyone in this company care about pussy? Like,
these grown men worried about their little friendships. What a great line. Okay, let's move forward, bro. Fuck. Award number 12, Best High Flyer. 2021, you chose Dante Martin. Don't know if he'll be winning that again.
Man, that's mean.
Well, it's not his fault.
I know.
It's not his fault, fucking Penta. And whoever let that happen. Darby Allin was my choice, 2021. 2022, you picked Ricochet for your runner-up. I picked Trey Miguel. Your winner was Logan Paul. My winner was PCO. So you go first this time. Best High Flyer, runner-up, and winner.
All right. So runner-up for 2023, I got to give it to my man, Rey Mysterio. Sometimes the classics are still the best. You know what I'm saying? Runner-up, Rey Mysterio. But my winner for Best High Flyer, I've got to give it to Dragon Lee. I mean, the guy is smooth and just incredible to watch. But at the same time, you can tell he gets it. He knows how to work a match. And I think that he could be sort of a predecessor to somebody like a Rey Mysterio in the future, given enough opportunity.
Very good, bro. Very good. PCO nearly went back-to-back for me, but he got runner-up for me this year. But I've decided my winner is going to be Speedball Mike Bailey. Very impressive still with the high flying. Or most of the time when it happens, it makes sense. It's not overused for the sake of it. And I love that moonsault from the inside to the outside. Very cool. Okay, let's move forward. Award number 13, unlucky number 13, most overrated. Oh, I love this one. 2021, you selected Seth Rollins. I selected Sammy Guevara. 2022, your runner-up was Chris Jericho. Mine was Jungle Boy. And both of our decisions for the winner was Wheeler fucking Yuta.
Yeah.
So your turn to go first this time, I believe, bro. Runner-up and winner.
Did I not go first last time?
I can't remember.
All right, it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? All right, so my runner-up for most overrated 2023 is Wheeler Yuta. So, and like, let me preface this, like, he is still every bit as shit as he was last year, but the problem is there's somebody who has been overrated to a degree that's far worse than him in 2023, and that person, my winner for most overrated 23, is Will Ospreay.
Oh,
Very
shit.
good talent. No, hang on.
Here we go.
Very, very good talent. Very good talent, but nowhere near the level that some people are talking about currently in 2023. Still relies too much on kicking out of huge moves and of getting up from bumps that would normally have been a finish to a match in any other era, and an overkill of strikes. One hidden blade, if you did a strike like that to someone in reality, that you could kill him. And people in his matches are kicking out of 3 or 4 of them. It's just ridiculous. And yeah, so
very good. Okay, very good, bro. Very good. That's interesting. Because this is about being overrated. You're not saying he's shit. You're just saying
I think he's good.
Yeah,
I think he's good. Yeah, but he's overrated.
Yeah. Well, for me, my runner-up was Wheeler Yuta, so he didn't win. But we're both on the same level there when we think of him. Just nothing's improved with him. Nothing's changed. Still terrible on the mic. And apparently he's Ring of Honor Pure Champion again now. Great, just great.
Yeah.
But my winner for most overrated, and let's almost get to the point that maybe he's not overrated. Maybe everyone's starting to see how shit he truly is. It's Jack Perry, who was my runner-up last year when he was known as Jungle Boy. I don't see it. If I never saw him wrestle again, I would not give a shit. I don't like him. I don't like his attitude. I don't like what I see of him as a person when I've seen him in interviews and the stories I've heard of how he acts around wrestling fans. Don't like him. Don't care. Fuck off. Okay, let's move forward, bro. Award number 14, Best Brawler. We both picked Eddie Kingston in 2021. See, we picked AEW, guys. Last year, runners up, you picked Sheamus. I picked Masada. And your winner was Kevin Owens. Mine was Schlack. So I'm guessing I go first this time, don't I? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Fuck. So my runner-up this time again, he's made it in there again. Not the winner though. It's Schlack. So still solid work there at XPW. He's really been kind of carrying deathmatch as far as my fandom's concerned with that style of wrestling. But my winner for Best Brawler of 2023, Steve Macklin. He's had some barn burners there at Impact Wrestling on pay-per-view, and just been very impressed with his work. Although I'm still really confused about his title reign and why it was cut short and all that. But anyway, Jooseyboy, your turn. Best Brawler.
All right. So runner-up for 2023, Best Brawler. Best Brawler is Sheamus. Loving his physicality in the ring. All of his matches feel like fights, and that's what I like as a fan. But the winner for Best Brawler 2023 is Drew McIntyre. Quietly carved out a niche on the card this year, in my opinion, as the brawler on the card. And his combination of smoothness in execution along with that brawny physicality, I think, gives him the slight edge over Sheamus this year. Just barely.
Very nice, bro. Okay. Let's move to award number 15. Halfway point, bro. Shit. Best Technical Wrestler. 2021, you selected Jonathan Gresham. I selected Josh Alexander. Gresham was your runner-up last year. Gunter was my runner-up. Your winner was Dax Harwood last year. My selection was Josh Alexander back-to-back. So, Jooseyboy, Best Technical Wrestler 2023.
All right. This year, for my runner-up, I wanted to highlight somebody who hasn't necessarily been main eventing pay-per-view matches and hasn't necessarily been near the top of the card, but who has consistently shown themselves to just be outstanding as a technical wrestler every time they get the chance, and that is Mr. Chad Gable. He is a fantastic technician in the ring and quite a good entertainer as well. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I still think he needs a Kurt Angle push. You don't have to make him world champ like Kurt Angle, but you can use him in the way that Kurt Angle was used, and I think it'll be very effective. But my winner for Best Technical Wrestler from Impact Wrestling, Josh Alexander, simply excels every single time he steps into the ring.
Wonderful, bro. Wonderful. My runner-up this year was Gunter. Had to go with Gunter. Very impressed with this stuff this year. But my winner, a man who, for me, has come out of nowhere for me. I know he's been around a little bit, but this guy, I'm becoming a huge fan of Mr. Ilya Dragunov, bro.
Yeah, he's so good.
On fire right now, dude. I've never seen someone hit moves, take bumps the way that he does. He just throws himself into everything. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Award number 16, Feud of the Year. 2021, we both picked Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Last year, we both picked MJF versus CM Punk as our runners-up. And you selected the Briscoes with feuding with FTR, and I selected Sami Zayn and Jey Uso's feud.
Once again, plenty mixture of AEW and
Yep. So something's happened, clearly. You know, okay, we've made a point. Okay, I'm going for my runner-up. I'm going with Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes' current storyline that's been going on for so long now. It's this that slow burn. I'm digging it, and we still haven't seen the conclusion of it yet. And I'm intrigued to see where we're going to go with it. But my winner of Feud of the Year, I really enjoyed this feud, Brock Lesnar's feud with Cody Rhodes. What it did for Cody and the big conclusion of the story, I thought was quite compelling. Jooseyboy, runner-up, winner, Feud of the Year.
All right. Well, this may attract some accusations of recency bias on my part, but for runner-up of Feud of the Year, I gave it to The Miz versus Gunter. Now, you can argue the semantics of whether this is more of a program than a full-fledged feud, but that's why I gave it the runner-up, because I think that it deserves to be highlighted. I think that it was a classic, old-school, babyface trying to earn the respect of the reigning heel. I thought it was just a classic example of that. So it gets my runner-up Feud of the Year. And my winner for Feud of the Year of 2023 is the Bloodline versus the WWE Locker Room. I think the Bloodline saga still remains the most enthralling feud currently going on in wrestling.
Very good. I mean, I would have picked that. It's just I haven't been really watching the weekly product, so it's kind of hard to keep up, but that's okay. Okay, well, let's move forward, bro. Award number 17, Most Charismatic, 2021. You picked CM Punk. I picked Edge. 2022, your runner-up was LA Knight. Mine was Bron Breakker, and we both picked MJF, the Most Charismatic. What do you think, bro?
Okay, well, this year in my runner-up for Most Charismatic, I selected Rhea Ripley for a consistent and fantastic, just the use of facial expressions and body language and, inflections when she speaks and stuff like that. Everything she does out of the ring oozes personality, and she conveys her persona very well. So she gets my runner-up pick, and my winner is Mr. LA Knight for reasons that I strongly doubt I have to go into.
Yes, that's fair enough, bro. My runner-up from Stardom, Julia. I've seen a few Stardom shows this year. When I first saw her, I was like, wow, like, who is this? She's got the look. She's got the look. She's so cool. The outfits, the presentation, her work in the ring. when she's in the room, everyone's gonna look because she's just got that special it factor. Winner though, LA Knight. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
How could anyone choose against that? Oh no, but like Kenny Omega, shut up.
Oh, no, I'll wheel you to fuck off.
No, God, no one, even AEW fans wouldn't say that.
You'd be surprised at some of the stuff you can.
Mate, a wet nappy's more charismatic than Wheeler Yuta, okay? Award number 18. I like this one. Most improved. Let's get back to some positivity here. 2021, you selected Lashley. I selected W. Morrissey, aka Big Bill. 2022, your runner-up was Omos. And mine was Michael Cole, and we both selected Dominic Mysterio as our most improved. So, my runner-up for most improved, doing some great work down there on NXT when things were getting a little tough for him on the main roster and some stories and ideas and angles and characters weren't working for him. He's back to where he needs to be. Baron Corbin, killing it, bro. Killing it. Being presented in a way that makes him seem like a threat, not a joke. And it works. But my winner for most improved, you know, it's funny how just a little, I don't know, how do I explain it? A fresh coat of paint, some focus, some spotlight, an idea of the character and where it's coming from can change someone completely. Lexus King, the former Brian Pillman Jr., most improved. Just like beforehand, I was like, now I'm like, you just need to try with him, and then you can actually see like what he's got to give. So that's my choice there. Bro, your turn for most improved.
All right, runner-up for most improved this year is Mr. Logan Paul. Continues to be awesome every time he steps in the ring. But my winner for most improved from AEW, Julia Hart. The level of improvement over the year of 2023 has been astounding. She's quietly been becoming one of the better wrestlers on the AEW women's roster.
See, there we go. As soon as he said it, I'm like, oh, that's a great choice. She has improved. See? We don't hate everyone there. All right.
Just most of them.
Okay, here we go. Award 19, big one here, bro. Pay-per-view of the year. We both picked AEW All Out in 2021. So 2022, your runner-up was AEW Full Gear. See? I picked Clash at the Castle. Your winner, though, was WrestleMania 38. Mine was Impact Hard to Kill. So pay-per-view of the year, bro. I'm guessing it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Runner-up. This is just an answer that's going to piss people off. But I enjoyed this show. I remember enjoying this show, and I definitely gave it a high rating. XPW's Pleasures of the Flesh. Very entertaining show. You should have seen what Juventud Guerrera did on that show. It was very cool. And we had a great main event. I think it was like Atticus Kogar and Maga Butcher against Schlack and Masada in a tag match. You could tell how crazy that would have got. But my winner is WrestleMania 39. I definitely, I can't think of anything else that that I enjoyed more than that. So, Jooseyboy, your turn. Pay-per-view.
Okay.
Runner-up and winner of the year.
My runner-up for pay-per-view of the year 2023 is WrestleMania 39. Outstanding show. Everything you want for WrestleMania. My winner for pay-per-view of the year is Survivor Series 2023. It was not easy to arrive at this decision. I went back and forth among several pay-per-views, and I was worried about picking this one because it was so recent. After going through all the different pay-per-views, I came to this choice because the Survivor Series had the perfect balance of excitement and drama and a feeling of unpredictability. So in my view, it marked the turning point where the new WWE regime under Triple H is now firing on all cylinders.
Very nice, bro. Very, very nice. Okay, let's move forward. We've only got 10 to go now. Award number 20, Tag Team Match of the Year. 2021, you selected Sting and Darby versus FTR. I chose the Briscoes versus the Kingdom at Final Battle. 2022, You selected FTR and the Briscoes for your runner-up, so did I. And then we both selected the dog collar match between the same two teams for our winner.
Yeah.
Jooseyboy, again, take it away.
All right. So, tag team match of the year. Right. My runner-up for... Did I do a runner-up for this? I don't know if I did a runner-up for tag team match of the year, bro.
That's
All right. I'm just gonna go with my winner here. Okay. So this could possibly be, bro, my most controversial choice for this year's awards.
Okay.
Tag team match of the year for 2023 is the team of Darby Allin and Sting versus Christian Cage and Swerve Strickland in a tag team casket match at All In 2023. This was the best pleasant surprise of the year for me. The fact that Christian was a substitute for an injured competitor at the last minute and Sting is 64 years of age. There was a blend of feel-good excitement from all the stuff that Sting was doing. There was the daredevilish physicality from Swerve and Darby Allin. And then there was the veteran savvy of Christian that I think it just was an incredibly fun match. And it also was extremely different from what I chose last year, which distinguished it as well.
Very nice, bro. I dig it. Okay, my runner-up for tag team match of the year. Excuse me, I just had to burp. It was a hardcore team war match from NWA. M95, Maddie and Mr. Kate, along with Ruthie J and Samantha Starr, with Baby Doll at ringside. They took on Pretty Empowered, which is Ella Envy, Kenzie and Kylie Page, and Roxy. These 8 young ladies just went out there, and honestly, it was some of the most brutal stuff I've ever seen. They honestly, that match stole the show on that night. It was a 2-match show. And anyway, the winner, though, of course, Owens and Sami Zayn taking on the Usos at WrestleMania. Because, you know, it's good to see tag titles on the line in the main event of WrestleMania. Crazy. Right. Okay, let's move forward. Again, Award 21. Another big one here, bro. Match of the year. 2021.
Here we go, brother. Here we go.
You picked Darby Allin and MJF. I picked Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan. 2022. Your runner-up was Cody and Rollins in the Hell in a Cell. I selected Lesnar versus Reigns at SummerSlam. And the winners, of course, I chose Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. And you chose the 2 out of 3 falls FTR Briscoe's dog collar match.
Yep.
My turn to go first, right? Shit, I keep forgetting.
It suits me if you go first because I'm currently uploading the omnibus.
Okay.
To the channel.
It is my turn. Match for the runner-up, of match of the year. I'm picking Ilya Dragunov versus Dijak at NXT Battleground. Holy crap.
Amazing match.
It was, bro. But my winner by just a hair, I'd say, at Impact Under Siege earlier this year, PCO took on Steve Macklin in a street fight of some sort. Unbelievable, bro. Like, that's how you do a street fight or a you know, a hardcore type match. Not what Hangman and Swerve did, sorry, but that match was unbelievable. Okay, bro, your turn for runner-up and match of the year.
Okay, match of the year for 2023. I selected the 2 out of 3 falls match for the TNT Championship from AEW Wrestle Dream, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin.
Wow.
I thought that was one of the best matches in AEW all year and one of my favorite matches overall to enjoy. So once again, I'm not biased against AEW. Go fuck yourselves. But my winner for match of the year was the triple threat at WrestleMania 39 for the Intercontinental Championship between Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Sheamus.
3 different accents. Awesome, bro. Okay, good choices there, man. Good choices. Okay, overall, award number 22, Best Weekly Television Product in Pro Wrestling. 2021, we both picked NXT. 2022, I did not pick anything, but you went with runner-up NWA Power, and your winner was SmackDown. What say you this time?
All right. Well, for 2023, my runner-up was NXT, booked by the incomparable Shawn Michaels, and my winner for Best TV Product was once again SmackDown for 2023. I think that it's still pretty boring, but overall, I think it's the best all-round show.
Okay.
When factoring in everything.
Right. Cool. Okay. Well, I have been watching a lot of weekly TV this year. So my selection for runner-up is Impact Wrestling. It's a neat, concise show that everything that happens, it all makes sense. I think they could do a little bit more to make it a little bit more on the edge of your seat kind of wrestling, but it's a safe little show, but at least it makes sense. I have not watched any AEW or WWE weekly TV, so they're not in the running for me. But there is one thing related to WWE. That's my winner, NXT, my favorite. I love making fun of it. I can't help it because some of the things that they do on there are so unrealistic, but I think the effort that they put into the whole show from top to bottom, there's always something happening, even if it's annoying, like an interview interruption backstage. Still, I see the effort that they put into NXT. Okay. Award number 23, getting down the wire here now, Jooseyboy. Promotion of the year, 2021. You picked AEW, see? I picked Impact Wrestling, 2022. Your runner-up was WWE. My runner-up was Impact Wrestling. And your winner was NWA. Wow. And my winner was XPW. I'm just going to get through it quickly. My runner-up, WWE. They've done a really good job with Cody, with the Bloodline story, getting CM Punk back, getting Vince out of there, making things a bit better than they have been over the years. But of course, I'm counting them as a promotion. I'm picking NXT as my promotion of the year. Because I've just enjoyed their PLEs and their TV. Your turn.
Answer, man. NXT. It's just like WWE twice. You just selected WWE twice.
such a WWE stan, bro.
Okay, so promotion of the year, my runner-up, I gave it to Impact Wrestling. I think that they're really hitting a stride. I cannot wait for the rebranding to TNA in 2024.
Sick.
Promotion of the year in 23, for much the same reasons you just laid out, is WWE.
Very nice. Let's move forward, bro. Next one, best interviews or promos, best on the mic. Number 24 here. You picked Eddie Kingston 2021, I think. Yeah. And I picked MJF. 2022, your runner-up was Ricky Starks. Mine was Enzo. And my winner was Sami Zayn, and your winner was MJF.
I'm up first. So my runner-up for interviews and promos was MJF. He's still he's in, he's not being used the best, as we would probably both agree, but I think that him as a talent, his promo work is still incredible. He's got to work with what he's given. But because he has been given such trash to work with, unfortunately, he couldn't get the winning spot, because the winning spot for best interviews and promos is Christian Cage. The cadence, the timing, the delivery, all of it's perfect. No one's on his level in my mind at the moment.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. My runner-up for best interviews promos might be a surprising one to some people, but I think when she talks, she's just in that character, and her voice is so annoying. It's so perfect to the character. She makes me laugh. It's Tiffany Stratton, bro. What a prissy little bitch. She's cool. And of course, my winner is Christian Cage for the same reasons you've given. No one can touch him right now. All right. Award number 25, Women's Tag Team of the Year, 2021. We both picked Toxic Attraction. 2022, you did not have a runner-up, but you picked Toxic Attraction. My runner-up was Toxic Attraction, and my winner was Pretty Empowered from NWA. So my runner-up this year, M95, Mr. Kate, Maddie Rankowski, the NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions for a good portion of the year. Unfortunately, now Maddie, I believe, has been signed to NXT, so Mr. Kate will have to go back to singles wrestling unless she gets brought up too. But my winner for Women's Tag Team of the Year, bro, I'm telling you, MK Ultra. Okay, Marsha Slamovich, Killer Kelly in Impact. This thing that they're doing is insane. And my eyes are glued to the screen every single time they come out. I don't know where this idea came from, but they are awesome in that role. And I hope they hold those belts for over a year or something because they're just perfect. Okay, your turn, bro. Women's Tag Team of the Year.
Okay, runner-up, I chose Piper Niven and Chelsea Green because even though they don't really do much with them on TV, whenever they are on TV, it's actually something interesting to look at. They're two different characters. They kind of have this odd couple pairing. Like, it's really sort of funny watching Chelsea Green slowly convert Piper Niven into this highly sassy, just bitchy woman. Because you can totally tell that Piper Niven is like a real sweetheart in real life. You can just tell. So it's humorous to see her acting so high and mighty, spurred on by Chelsea Green. So I felt that they deserved some recognition. But for my winning choice for Women's Tag Team of the Year, I chose Damage Control because I think that they remain one of the most over acts in the WWE.
Lovely.
Overall.
Lovely jubbly, Jooseyboy. Okay, we're getting real close to the end here, everyone. Thank you for sticking with us because we're up to award number 26, Men's Tag Team of the Year. And there's been one team that have dominated the last couple of years. We both selected FTR in 2021. My runner-up was FTR 2022. Yours was the Briscoes. My winner was the Briscoes. Your winner was FTR. What say you this year, Jooseyboy, for Men's Tag Team of the Year?
Okay, my runner-up for Men's Tag Team of this year was Sting and Darby Allin. And my winner for Men's Tag Team of the Year was FTR. This award will continue to be awarded to them by default until a team even manages to come close to them in the ring, which they still have not over 2023. Despite the fact that I haven't approved at all of the way that they've been booked, and I think it's been crap, they themselves continue to be the best team in the industry in the ring.
Right. I was surprised by that. I shouldn't be, though, because when I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, FTR aren't going anywhere near this award for me this year, and it's not their fault. It's just like I haven't seen them. Like, I've only been watching the AW pay-per-views. I just feel like I haven't seen them do anything, except the one match with the Young Bucks, which I thought wasn't that good. Don't know. Not for me this year, unfortunately. But my runner-up, the Creed brothers, killing it there in NXT, and now up on the main roster. But my winner, AT, how you fucking doing, Tone? How you fucking doing? And Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Hey, the fucking family, are we? We've been Men's fucking Tag Team of the Year. Hey, Carl. Fucking yeah. Good choice, Carl. Yeah. No worries, boys. Stupid. 2-time tag team champions this year, bro. My paisans. Okay, let's get over it. 3 to go, I think. Oh, no, technically 4 to go. Award number 27 here, Jooseyboy. Most outstanding wrestler. So no, this is not best technical wrestlers. Most outstanding wrestler. There's a difference. So my runner-up was Dijak because he's just been killing it. And my winner is Gunther.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. My runner-up for most outstanding was Dominic Mysterio. And my winner for most outstanding was Mr. Logan Paul. He looks comfortable and at ease when performing in the ring. He is basically a prodigal talent. And when you factor in the short time frame that he's been doing this and the immense pressure that is placed on anyone in that situation, he is basically a diamond out there.
Right. Very good, bro. By the way, I forgot to mention 2021. Jooseyboy picked MJF. I picked Bryan Danielson. Our runners-up the next year were Sami Zayn and Camille, and our winners were Seth Rollins and Josh Alexander. Okay, let's move forward. Not many to go here now. Award 28, Women's Wrestler of the Year. 2021, you selected Mickie James. I selected Camille. 2022, your runner-up was Taya Valkyrie. Mine was Mandy Rose. Your winner was Bianca Belair. Mine was Camille again. Jooseyboy, Women's Wrestler of the Year.
Well, it's actually your turn to go first.
Okay, runner-up, surprisingly, she got knocked off the top spot. Can you believe it? Camille is my runner-up for Women's Wrestler of the Year. My winner, the way that she was presented, made a big deal in NXT, was the champion. Impressed so much in the ring, especially in her matches with Becky Lynch. Boom, I'm picking Tiffany Stratton, brother.
Nice.
Your turn, bro.
All right, my runner-up for this year, Women's Wrestler of the Year, Bianca Belair. My girl continues to knock it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
But the winner for Women's Wrestler of the Year, it's quite undeniable for me. Rhea Ripley shines in the ring whenever she's given the time an opponent. And as I said earlier, excels in her character work out of the ring as well. Put those two things together. 2023 Women's Wrestler of the Year. Brother.
Good choice, bro. Very good choice. Right, okay. 2 to go. Award number 29, Men's Wrestler of the Year. We both picked Roman Reigns in 2021. 2022, both of our runner-ups were MJF, and both of our winners were, once again, Roman Reigns. Jooseyboy.
Okay, my runner-up for Wrestler of the Year, MJF. Despite working for the B-tier promotion, he has still consistently done every nonsensical thing that they've asked him to do, as well as he is possibly able to. And although people like Jim Cornette would argue that he needs to be turning that kind of thing down, I think that there's a certain level in today's wrestling of it. It's like, it would be good if more wrestlers would turn stuff down, but these days I think it's going to continue to be less common for wrestlers to turn ideas down. They're going to be more likely to try to perform it as best they can. And I think when you look at it in that way, MJF is still one of the best in the biz, but not quite the winner, because the winner of Men's Wrestler of the Year for 2023 is Mr. Cody Rhodes, the consummate babyface professional wrestler.
Interesting, bro. Very interesting. So yeah, Roman got knocked off the top for you. My runner-up for Men's Wrestler of the Year, Roman Reigns. Still, whenever he's there, I'm more interested than I usually am to see what's going to happen. So that's might not just be based off him, just maybe based off also the story that they put around him and the aura of being a champion for that long. But my winner, I can't fucking believe I'm going to say it, bro. I can't believe I'm going to say it. 2 years ago, I said that this guy was the worst wrestler in wrestling and I hated him. Now, what a turnaround. Cody Rhodes is my winner of Men's Wrestler of the Year. Remember how much I used to bitch about him and how annoyed I was by him and everything he did in AEW?
Bro, you would just never shut up about it, pretty much.
now I'm like, oh, he's not
nonstop.
that bad. He's actually doing quite a good job over there.
Yeah, it's almost as if when you give him a competent promotional infrastructure, like, you know, he can actually do what he's good at. You know, how crazy is that?
Yeah, well, what are the odds? Okay, award number 30 here, bro. It's mine and your personal MVPs of the year. So we can look at the industry and think, okay, they'll the wrestler of the year and all that, best tag team, etc. But like personally, our personal MVPs of the year, who was someone that stood out to us, who made us proud in 2021. You picked MJF, I picked Sting. 2022, your runner-up was Lashley, mine was Sami Zayn, your winner was Ricky Starks, my winner, of course, was Camille.
Yeah,
of course. So am I going first or are you going first?
Yeah, you go first because I'm just uploading something to the drive.
No problem. Doing work. Is he doing two things at once? Well done, Jooseyboy. My runner-up for my personal MVP of the year, Trish Stratus, bro. What a run she had. She made me proud as a fan of hers from back in the day. She still came back and she still killed it. Excellent.
Absolutely, yeah.
But somebody that's jumped out at me this year, I hope his trajectory keeps going on the up and up. I think after what I saw take place in Puerto Rico earlier this year and the character work throughout the year, Damian Priest is my personal MVP of the year. He's cool. He gets it. He's killing it. Future world champion right there, brother.
All right. I decided to simply name 5 people that I think deserve a special mention. Well, my personal MVPs of the year, I don't really, not all of them could fit into award categories, but I would like to highlight the work of Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Darby Allin.
That was 4.
Is it?
Yeah. No one else?
Finn, Sammy, Darby, Dominic. Yep, yeah, 4. Just 4.
What about
not
Sting?
5.
What about Sting? Let's throw Sting.
Yeah. Pop Sting in there. Yeah.
Like it matters. Like, why did I have to make you add a 5th person? Okay. Well, there we have it, Jooseyboy, and everyone out there. Our 3rd annual WZWA Network Awards for Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellence of Professional Wrestling. Jooseyboy.
Yeah, bitch. Pretty cool. Let us know in the comments below what y'all thought. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree? What are some of your picks? We would like to know.
Yeah, we'll even put all the listings of every single award in the comments there, and you can copy and paste it and give us your awards. We'd love to know.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hear.
Well, thank you, Jooseyboy, for your time. It's been now the 3rd year of doing this, and it's let's see how next year goes. It's been a crazy fucking year. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's only really when we go back in hindsight and look at what we awarded the past 2 years that you kind of really see how quickly wrestling changes. And I think like this time last year when we did the awards, I felt fairly certain that I knew where the business was generally going to be over 2023, and I probably could not have imagined most of the things that have occurred. So I'm very excited to see. Like, as probably 2024, I'm the most excited in the last several years to be a fan going into the new year. So
very good, bro. Well, thank you again for your time, Jooseyboy.
You're very welcome.
And thank all of you out there for joining us here in the WZWA Network. Please check out our Patreon, the Slam Society, brother. We got some good stuff on there that you'd enjoy. Please check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com. We still got some shirts there that we need some people to buy. So once again, this is Jooseyboy. I'm Karlifornia. This was our 3rd annual awards, and we will see you down the road. Thank you.
Network, that's the way we play. Good God Almighty. Network, that's the way we play. Get puppies. Network, that's the way we play. Get.
The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.